Yes.
Tell us the story about when she was going to lose the job at the church.
Okay, Mitch, let me see if I can wrap this up really quick. So Mama had been a musician.
And this is your mom on the
That's Mommy
screen.
right there. And those are her parents. Mommy had been a musician at this church in Oak Cliff, and they had 2 services, an 8 o'clock service and 11 o'clock service. The attendance for both services wasn't a whole lot. So what they decided to do, they were going to cut one of those services out and just maybe merge. So, but they had to get rid of a piano player and an organist. So it was already discussed, and so we were all at home, and it was January. It was very cold, and a deacon called from the church, and he said, "Sister Williams, we've made a decision about who we're going to keep, and we're wanting to know, can you come up to the church for a meeting?" And she said, "Come up to the church?" Oh, she said, "Look, I'm not about to wash my ass and waste my gas and come up to the church."
Okay, our audience, let's marinate on that for 1 second. I'm not going to wash my ass or waste my gas. That's our second t-shirt.
And so, wait a minute. So she, I don't know who it was. I'm sure he was trying to gather his wits after she said that to him. So I heard her go, okay, well, all right then. She hangs up the phone. She looks at my daddy and say, "Did you take that chicken out the freezer?" She just let it roll right off her back. And my daddy looks at me. He looks back at her. And he just shakes his head.
Isn't it amazing how our parents can do that? My mother, we had reached a point where we had just drove her crazy, me and my little brother. I said, we frost hair for free. That's what we did as a kid. We're hyperactive children.
Right.
And we were fighting, and she goes, "That's it." And she starts screaming and yelling, and she goes, "I wish you were never born." And just going, I mean, she didn't mean any of it, but she was just venting. And then just as she's venting, all of a sudden the phone starts to ring, and Mason and I look at each other and go, is she going to answer the phone? Or is she going to keep going? And she's walking toward she's yelling and screaming. She goes, "Hello?"
Baby, your mama was civil just like mine. I mean, that split personality and using the credit union voice. That's what I always call it.
The credit union voice.
Oh, yeah. Honey, when they've cussed you out and told you and called you everything but a child of God, and they go, "Hello."